You know, I'm really insecure about my body, but I want to be able to show people out there that it's okay to love yourself no matter what you weigh. Hi, it's been a long time since I've actually sat down and recorded a video. My previous phone, which is what I recorded my videos on, got water damage, and so I've been without a phone for a while. So it actually wasn't by choice, surprisingly. Um, but yeah, here I am. I have a new phone. It's an older phone, so it's probably not the greatest quality, but I'm working with what I got. So I'm here, and this is something that I've been wanting to make for a while, but I haven't really been able to make it possible because like my own mental health comes into play a lot with this. And I just didn't really know how to make it a reality. But this is going to be my weight loss journey, or my glow up journey, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I have planned for this right now, and I could change my mind as time goes on, but what I have planned for this right now is to make it kind of a vlog style, and it's gonna be different episodes, of like a vlog style of what I'm doing to lose weight and to glow up. You know, I have not great skin, as you could probably see. I didn't wear makeup or anything today to hide it, so people could get the full effect of how not great my skin is. So that could come into play throughout these if I am trying different skincare routines. You know, even mental health could come into play. Actually, I guarantee it will. Throughout these episodes, my mental health will be a big part of this. So we're just gonna start episode 1. And I'm gonna go through what I eat today and what I do for my exercise today. And I think that'll be the basis of what each episode will be. But I will add other things in throughout the episodes, but you know, whatever I feel like is affecting my weight loss journey, and you know, whatever I feel like it's my weight loss journey, so I'm gonna put in whatever I want. But today I am gonna keep it pretty basic. I'm gonna go through what I eat. I'm gonna do a weigh-in. I'm scared to do this, but I would like to show my body just to give an idea of what I'm working with. And I don't know. I'm sorry that I'm having such a hard time speaking all of this. You know, this is something that I explained a lot on my other channel. By the way, I had a YouTube channel before, and then I decided to split it into 2 and kind of like restart my whole YouTube journey. It's not really that important, to be honest, but I explained this a lot in my previous videos that I have really bad depression, anxiety, PTSD, and words. I have a lot of brain fog because of it, so I have a really hard time talking sometimes. Like, I don't really register things very well, and I have a hard time like forming thoughts and turning them into words. I probably just explained that right now better than I ever have. So I mean, proof that I'm getting a little better, I guess. But yeah, that's why I have a hard time talking sometimes. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry if it gets annoying, and I'm sorry if I'm boring because I don't really know how to talk. But yeah, this is gonna be my weight loss journey, and I think I'm gonna shut up now. I think that this intro is good and fine. and we're gonna get into what I'm gonna eat for breakfast today. And then I'll probably do my weigh-in, and I don't know. We'll just see what happens and go with it. Okay. Oh wow, at this angle I just noticed all the embarrassing things we have in our fridge. That's great. Don't mind those, we're a strange family. So before I get started with showing you everything I'm gonna eat, I just want to say real quick that just because I'm eating a certain way doesn't mean that people who are watching this and struggling with their weight need to eat exactly the same way that I do. You should eat what works for you. The biggest thing that you need to keep in mind is calories. And yes, there are foods that are healthier for you than others, but if you're eating a certain amount of calories, you're still going to lose weight regardless of what it is you're eating. So you should find a diet that works for you. And I'm just using this diet because it works for me, and you know, hopefully it will give you inspiration. And if you want to eat exactly what I eat, then go for it. But if you don't, if you think some of the foods I'm eating are disgusting, don't eat them. Eat something that works for you. And that's all I wanted to say before I showed you what I'm getting ready here. But yeah, okay, so this is what I'm eating. So I have been eating like the same breakfast every morning because when I find something that works for me, I stick with it. And for the sake of these videos, I'll find some like different fun meals so it's not the exact same thing every time. But yeah, this is what I'm eating. I'm gonna have 2 fried eggs, half an avocado, 1 pear. This is gonna be toasted, and I'm gonna have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter with it. By the way, this is wheat bread in case you can't tell. So yeah, I don't know how many calories this is off the top of my head, but I'll put it on the screen. I'll like screenshot MyFitnessPal and show you where I keep track of the calories and how many calories this breakfast is. But yeah, this is what my breakfast is gonna be, and I am gonna get cooking, boy. In my ridiculous attempt to crack these one-handed, I broke one of my yolks, and I'm really sad about it, but you know, it works. I'm also using a lid that's way too big because we suck. Da, 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 da. My food is ready. We got eggs, avocado under the eggs, peanut butter toast, pear, and it looks freaking delicious. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go eat, and I will be back. Actually, you know, I just realized it would be better to do my weigh-in before I eat. So really quick before I eat, I'm gonna go do my weigh-in, show you how much I weigh right now, talk a little bit about that, and then I'm gonna eat. And then I will be back again at lunchtime. So I'm gonna do this quick before my eggs get cold. So right now, I currently weigh 222.6. So the most that I have ever weighed was 236 pounds. I have been on this weight loss journey for a couple months now, and I haven't been able to film the beginning of the process because I didn't have a camera, and I was also worried about me slipping up. You know, it's happened in the past where I started a weight loss journey and I haven't done that great, but this time I feel so much better about it. And I will talk more about that aspect of it later when my eggs are not getting cold. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat my food and I will be back around lunchish time and I will talk more about this crap later. So I got cleaned up for you guys. I didn't realize this till looking back at some of the footage, but I looked like an actual hobo. My hair was disgusting and I had a stain on my shirt, and like, in my defense, I had just woken up, but now I'm clean and my hair is clean and I changed my shirt. Got Marky Moo here on my shirt, and I'm nice and clean now. To be fair, I probably still look like a hobo, but at least I'm a clean hobo. But anyway, I'm parked here in my grandma's driveway because I've been cat sitting for her lately. Basically, I just come over here and I feed her cat and I give it fresh water and I change a litter box, and then I just hang out with her cat for a few hours. It's really nice coming here because there's nobody here and I don't have to deal with family and whatever. I come over here and I cook and just hang out, watch Netflix. It's been so nice. I'm gonna be so freaking sad once this is over because it's been so nice. It's like my place that I can go to get away from everything and whatever. But I thought I would just sit here for a second and talk because I felt like earlier when I was trying to explain things, I wasn't doing it very well and I kind of felt like I was speeding through everything, and maybe that's fine. Maybe I don't really need to explain things in massive huge detail, but my brain likes to tell me that I need to because anxiety and whatever. So I started this weight loss journey January 2019 on New Year's Eve. This was my New Year's resolution, to become a healthier me. Whatever that meant, I didn't want to set myself up for failure by doing some really extreme, like, I'll lose 100 pounds in 5 months, you know. No, I just to be a healthier me. And one of the things that I did differently this year that I haven't done previous times where I've tried to lose weight is just not go so full force into it, not just quit everything cold turkey and just force myself to do these things that make me sad, you know. So I started changing little things, like 1 or 2 things at a time, and started making them habits. And, you know, not changing these drastic things that would make me super sad. You know, I still eat a lot of the same things that I used to. I've just switched some things to healthy alternatives, and other things I just eat much less of. But I'm working with the things that I loved before, and I've created a diet and a lifestyle that works for me. You know, one of the very first things that I did was just something as simple as switching out milk and pop for just water. And that's all I did. I didn't switch anything else with my diet or my lifestyle. I just worked on cutting out milk and pop for just water. And eventually that just turned into a habit. And at meal times, I craved water. And so from there, I started working on instead of not eating much throughout the day and then binging at night, I started working on having 3 distinct meals a day and turned that into a habit. And then after that, I started working on switching out not so healthy food with healthy alternatives, and so on and so forth. That is what has worked for me, is turning little tiny changes into habits and, you know, being better off for it overall. And I have lost 14 pounds so far. I can't math, but you know, I think that's right. So I've already lost 14 pounds. That's the most I've ever lost. And I plan to keep going and doing the best I can and showing the parts where I mess up along the way, because, you know, that's called being human. And, you know, we all mess up. As long as we pick ourselves back up and keep going and learn from the mistakes, then we're all good. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about for now. I hope. I'm probably forgetting things, but, you know, brain fog, whatever. If I think of other things I want to talk about, I'll do so later or in other episodes. You know, I got all the time in the world to lose this weight and to talk about the things that I want to talk about throughout this journey and whatnot. So I'm gonna go inside in my grandma's house and I'm gonna cook lunch soonish. And I already did my exercise for the day. I walked my dog for like 30 minutes, I think it was. I don't know how many calories I burned doing that, but again, I will screenshot it and put it on the screen right now. So yeah, I did my exercise. You know, as I go throughout this journey, I would like to push myself further when it comes to exercise. But for now, you know, like I was talking about, I'm starting small, making things into habits. And if that's just a half-hour walk with my dog every day, then for now, that's good enough for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go outside now and I will see y'all when I'm ready to cook lunch. Oh, my grandma's cat will not stop meowing at me as I'm trying to film this. But I just wanted to say hello. This is my grandma's house. I put my glasses on so I can actually, you know, see things. I don't like the glare, but I'm blind as a bat. So I'm just gonna wear them and not care for this short little clip. This house is so much nicer and cleaner than our house. Like, I swear I'm not a slob, but like, our house ain't very clean and it's kind of embarrassing sometimes. But this house is so nice and clean, I don't feel embarrassed about like actually filming here. And Maggie is meowing at me very loudly. By the way, I have a confession. It's not lunchtime per se. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I have a really god-awful sleep schedule. So this isn't really exactly lunch, except it is because it's my second meal of the day. So I don't, whatever you want to call it, it's my 5 o'clock meal. Another thing I've realized about filming this is just how ridiculously insecure I am about my acne. It's been worse than it has been in a while because I've been really stressed and my acne is super prone to stress. But throughout this glow up journey, I hope this is something that I'm able to figure out and deal with, because acne freaking sucks. Like, all my buddies out there who have really bad acne, I feel for you, you know. I know exactly what you're going through. It freaking sucks. And I'm not a huge fan of wearing makeup if I can help it. Sometimes if I'm in the right mood, I like to put on some foundation before I film, but 90% of the time, I just don't like wearing makeup. I'm trying to not be too insecure about it, you know. I want to try my best to show like the realness of this, and you know, this is a problem that so many people deal with, and you know, they can't help it. So I'm trying my best to show the realness of it, as hard as it is for me. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna go freaking cook some food. Here is what I got for my second meal today. We got some salmon, a sweet potato. This is half a mango, some Brussels sprouts, and then lemon juice to cook my salmon in. gotta stop making Zelda noises every time I finish a meal. Okay, here's what we're working with. Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, salmon, mango, water. Ready to go. I am ready to eat. Bye. Hello. So I just got back from my grandma's and it is late. It is 10 o'clock, and when I got home, honestly, I was just very tired, and I just didn't feel like cooking, and my dad had made tater tot hot dish for supper, so I decided to have some of that tater tot hot dish, and I'm going to guesstimate how many calories it is. Not the healthiest thing in the world, but it should still be within my calorie goal. But yeah, tater tot hot dish. And an orange. So I'm just gonna leave it at that for this episode because I'm tired and I'm just ready to eat and watch Netflix. I promise I'll cook more interesting stuff in later episodes. So I apologize for me kind of wimping out tonight, but you know, this kind of stuff happens. And you know, I'm only human, as are all of you, and we don't always get things perfect, and that's okay. Yeah, this is it for episode 1. I really hope you enjoyed. But to end the episode, I'm actually going to show some pictures I took of myself, of like my body, so you can get the full effect of, you know, what I'm dealing with. And you know, it's embarrassing. It's taking all of my willpower to do this and put all this out there. But in the end, if it helps people out there and inspires them to do better, then that is all that matters. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.